Thank you, Mrs. Dodds. I give the floor to Mr. Mitchell.
2 minutes, Mr. President. Mr. President, thank you very much. I wish to welcome the Taoiseach and Minister Creighton and to thank them for the programme they set out here this morning, and to congratulate the Irish Presidency for the thorough preparations that have been made. There are 3 points I want to make. One is about the use of language. I think it is important, the language we use. There are many people in this House who play politics with people's pain. They use phrases like austerity doesn't work, as if you plant the seed today and you wake up in the morning saying, where's the bush? We all know that it takes time. Nobody more than Ireland knows that it takes time. What happened in 3 general elections we had in 81 and 82, right up to 87, when we couldn't get the public finances under control, was that there was unemployment. When we got our public finances under control from 87 onwards, with the support of Fine Gael from opposition to a minority Fianna Fáil government, the Celtic Tiger years followed. Start changing the language, Taoiseach. You are right. Talk about growth, talk about jobs, talk about stability, talk about hope, and above all, in Europe and also in Ireland, talk about solidarity. There is plenty to go around. Ireland is not a poor country. Europe is not a poor continent. It's time we shared things out a bit and help people through the difficult times that they are facing. The second thing I want to say is that we should take stock in Europe. All this doom and gloom, it's a terrible place, sure the whole place is falling down around us. Have we forgotten where we came from? 2 world wars in the first half of the last century. 60 million Europeans killed each other. Only in recent times, the Berlin Wall, the unthinkable, the miraculous, the Berlin Wall came down. And we brought in 10 member states into the European Union, and then they threw at us the worst financial crisis since the 1930s, and we are managing it. But I want to say one thing, Taoiseach, if I may, to come back to what you said about Africa. This is a changing world. There will be 2 billion more people within a generation. 90% of them born into what is now the developing world. We will be 6% of the world's population. 26,000 children are dying every day. Please, the humanitarian aid budget, the development budget in the MFF, please look out for it especially. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Michel. The floor to Mr. Goran Farr. 2 minutes.
Taoiseach, Mr. President, colleagues, the Irish Presidency takes office at a sensitive time for the Union. I think particularly of the financial framework negotiation. It's the first time in history that a long-term budget will be dealt with under the